An expanse of blinding white, muscled skin fills your vision. It reminds you of that class field trip to the Art Museum, if not for the torn jeans on this ivory Adonis's lower body. But as your eyes continue to travel up and take everything in, you note that the similarities to a classic marble statue come to an abrupt and screeching halt at this guy's face. He almost resembles a bleached bowling ball. His eyes are two dark and unreadable holes, his mouth nothing more than a thin line. He has no nose, no cheekbones, no ears. His shining white face is simply devoid of just about anything.
Sup, baby? That's a fantastic red shirt you've got. Glad it doesn't cover your sweet ass. Yeah, well, don't get used to it. Yeesh, I gotta write a whole dissertation for you? You want some graphs and pie charts? Oh, how about some Venn diagrams? Will that help you figure it out? It's a good thing you're nice to look at, because you're definitely not much in the brains department. Here, I'll give you a hint about my true secret identity. I'm what you spend your entire life avoiding. I mean, maybe. I definitely recommend it. But not even remotely close. I'm your overwhelming sense of existential dread. But my homies call me Doug. Yo.
Hang on! My content aware is going off. Doug is a bit of an abusive dude. If you have any issues with constant aggression from someone, I'd recommend skipping him. You cool with that? Or you want to skip it? Carry on, then.
And that sickening feeling you get when you're lying in bed and realize how insignificant you are. When you start to wonder what happens when you die and your mind starts spinning out of control because there's no good answer. An endless onslaught of low-grade, disquieting horror. Well, that's me. I'm the void, baby. Of course you do. You know your place. But enough about me. What's your name, baby? Ha! I just choked on my chocolate milk. That name sucks. That doesn't fit your vibe at all. We need something that really captures your fundamental, immutable essence. I'm gonna call you... Dork. That? Please. Maybe grow a pair? That there was child's play. A real dick move would be to get you stuck ruminating on the heat death of the universe. I'm kinda an expert on dick moves. I give classes on Thursdays to the other dickish concepts. Paranoia's been making a comeback lately. He got soft for a second there, but he's back, baby. Anyway, dork, since you're here, you might as well make yourself useful and help me out. So I'm doom-scrolling share bucket, okay? God, I really gotta explain everything to you, don't I? Big sigh coming through. ShareBucket is Valdivian's 8th most addictive social media platform. I've been doom-scrolling for hours, and even my totally ripped finger is tired from swiping. So why don't you scroll for me for a while? I think it's a task suitable for your talents. I use that term loosely. Plus, you get to keep hanging out with me, and I'm dope as hell. Oh, it's incredible. And here, I'll even sweeten the deal. You swipe for a while, and I'll reward you with, a Doug point.
He holds out what appears to be a sort of badge, a golden image of his iconic blank face framed by laurel leaves.
It's a point with my sweet face on it. You collect them and then you have a bunch. It's really self-explanatory. Man, it's a good thing you're acceptably attractive. Dork, your consciousness is an electrical charge powering a meat suit made primarily of dirt. Who gives a shit? Anyway, enough yammering. Read me some viral share bucket posts, would ya? What are the top 3 most popular posts right now? About damn time. Blimps are way sicker than airplanes. Can't believe no one's even suggested that until now. Congress is such a wasteful, pointless joke. Man, I respect them. Yup. Man, this is great. Way better than just scrolling and reading by myself. And only 357 billion hours of premium content to go. We're making great time. Are you for real, dork? Or else am I gonna learn that cats secretly built the pyramids? The lamestream media? They're captured by the cat lobby and you know it. Fair. It's basically more true than anything you'll learn in your shitty little life. Look, you came around here and asked to spend time with me, so I graciously invited you to participate in my kick-ass activities. But I don't have to doomscroll with you. There's plenty of other moderately attractive humans or concepts I could be doomscrolling with. I mean, I should just text Abby. She is super hot. She did things even porn won't show in some states. Abby, she's the unceasingly empty feeling of abandonment. Right up my alley. Well, that's stupid, but I hear you. Tell you what, maybe our interests aren't 100% aligned, but that's okay. A lot of power couples famously were opposites. It's not the end of the world. Nope. See, the end of the world happens in 7.59 billion years when the sun engulfs the Earth, destroying our planet and everything that ever existed. No, I said the end of the world happens in 7.59 billion years. The end of humanity happens a lot sooner. What matters is, I'm hot and you're passably attractive, so I don't want to blow this up over nothing. Especially since Abby isn't returning my texts. I am? Thanks for the heads up. I'll dial it back. Tell you what, why don't you come back around here later and I'll try to find us a new activity we both like. Cool? Anyway, I gotta go find some school children and explain to them that no matter what they do, their parents will eventually entropy and die. And the reverse is even worse. Parents outliving their children. Good shit, good shit. Exactly. You get it. I'm doing a benevolent service. And don't worry if you can't stop thinking about me tonight when you're all alone in your bed. That's totes normal. I tend to have that effect on people. Oh, and don't text me. I don't do clingy. Later, Dorcas. Sup, dork? Been seeing you around the house, adding more dateable objects to your stupid little cherub. The fuck? Take that. It was my idea first. Sue. I love suing. Anyway, You do something new with your hair, it looks different. Well, it looks like shit. In fact, it looks like you got your head stuck in a blender. Anyway, he caught me in the middle of ruminating. I ruminate a lot. It's hella tight. Sure you do, dork. I was ruminating about the big crunch. You know the big crunch, yeah? Not even close. I'm gonna have to deduct 2 Doug points for that misfire. It's okay, you're still doing shit at dating me. Back to the Big Crunch. The Big Crunch is a theory in cosmology that suggests since the universe is currently expanding, it's possible it'll eventually run out of momentum. And when it does run out of momentum, the forces of gravity will pull it back together, like a giant rubber band suddenly contracting. And if that happens, the universe will collapse back into a singularity, like how it existed before the Big Bang. Everything in the entire universe, and the universe itself, will cease to exist. Poof! Nothing. Nada. Sick, huh? Right? Good luck falling asleep tonight. Sleep is basically practice for dying anyway, if you think about it. Anyway, enough about how everything you do is utterly meaningless no matter how desperately you attempt to rationalize it. I've got something lighter to share. Last time we chillaxed, I promised I'd find an activity we could both enjoy. Excitement looks terrible on you, just saying. After putting in a bare minimum of effort, I think I found a slightly tolerable activity. Of course you do. I'm a stud and you worship my tight abs. So I downloaded this new app, okay? It's called Play Bucket from the makers of Share Bucket, and let me tell you, it's fire. Totally worth the 99 cents. Play Bucket's a gaming platform where you can gamble. Apparently gambling's legal as long as it's on your phone for some reason. It's got poker and blackjack and oh, go fish. It's even got Sudoku. You said you like Sudoku, right? See, that's how in sync we are. Way I see it, this is a great way for us to spend time together. Potentially a lot of time together, if you catch my drift. Not really. See, I'm currently down about $64 million, give or take a few million. So we gotta get all that cash back or I'm gonna owe some real bad dudes a lot of money. But I did some math, and I figure if we play roughly 100 million hours of Sudoku, we can definitely get all that crypto back. I don't know, 3? A billion? How many you want? Sure, whatever. Anyway, enough talking. Talking's for losers. We've got 100 million hours of Sudoku to play. It'll be fun. Of course you do, dork. That's why you keep coming back. Daddy Doug knows exactly what you need. Glad we're on the same page. Okay, let's get cracking. You know the rules of Sudoku? Great. So what we've got on the app is exactly like that. But the thing is, I'm not gonna let you look on my phone screen. That way we can work together as a team. It'll be so dumb and good. If you use pen and paper, you're a stinking little cheat ass. You're not gonna cheat, are you? Good. Okay, so the first row going across is blank, blank 6, blank, blank 9, blank, blank 4. The second row going across is blank 2, blank blank 3, blank blank 6 blank. The third row going across is 4, blank blank 7, blank blank 2, blank blank. The fourth row going across is 8, blank blank 9, blank blank 4, blank blank. The fifth row going across is blank 4, blank blank 8, blank blank 2, blank. We're more than halfway through. Oh, except you also need to help me solve it. The sixth row going across is blank blank 7, blank blank 3, blank blank 1. The seventh row going across is, of course, blank blank 3, blank blank 1, blank blank 7. The eighth row going across is blank 6, blank blank 4, blank blank 1, blank. Ah, wait, sorry, that last number I said is a 5, not a 1. And finally, the ninth row going across is 1, blank blank 8, blank blank 3, blank blank. So, you have a solution? You get a cool prize if you get it right. Because you're just choosing options, it'll be easy for you to figure out the right answer from the wrong ones. So I'll ask you something specific so we know you're not metagaming. What's the bottom right number? Cool. And the top left number? And now what's in the box fourth over from the left and fourth going up from the bottom? Oh, nice. And the eighth one from the left and seventh one from the bottom? Okay, let me check your result and make sure this works. Let's see. Wow, you did it! You get 1 Doug point. If you get 5 of them, I will definitely fall in love with you. How does that sound? Just keep doing like I say, and that's the path to love. Simple as that. Bye, possible lover. Sup, dork? Smile looking fresh today. You get those teeth whitened? That's rough. Well, in the grand scheme of things, nothing you do remotely matters, and having clean teeth won't make any difference whatsoever once you're dead. If that helps. Teeth are fascinating, you know? Did you know biologists theorize that teeth were originally hardened scales on fish that over time migrated to the mouth area where they aided in grabbing and processing food? In fact, if you look at modern shark scales or dermal denticles through a microscope, they still look like teeth. So your teeth were most likely fish scales originally. Isn't that super upsetting? Sure, maybe not now. But just wait until you get stuck ruminating about it at 2 a.m. That's when the real fun starts. Anyway, you're just in time. I think I finally found an activity we can share that we'll both enjoy. So I know you ultimately weren't into share bucket or play bucket, which personally I think is kind of a garbage opinion, but I still want to bang, so I'm gonna let it go for now. The good news is, there's a brand new app that just rolled out, and it's the dopest one I've seen yet. You want to hear about it? It's called VidBucket. It's a video app that exclusively features car crashes, really gnarly ones. And sorry, I was so excited, I kinda got started watching without you. Totally my bad. But the good news is, there's still over 253,000 crash videos we can watch together. Man, it's gonna be so tight. Oh, absolutely, dork. Nothing more fun than an endless stream of relentless graphic death that makes you confront your own pathetically fragile mortality. And it's not limited to just our country. See, every country in the world has car wrecks. And the less government oversight, the sicker the carnage. Total splatterfest. It's legit. You ready? Okay, let's get ready for senseless graphic destruction. Oh, can you press the play button for me? My ripped fucking fingers are kinda tired. They were pretty busy last night, if you know what I'm saying. Pro-whatting? Sorry, when shit sounds too boring, my brain totally just blanks it out. I've already forgotten whatever dumb thing you just asked me. Anyway, I was texting Abby all night. She forgot to block me on WhatsApp. Gotta block me on literally everything or else I always find a way through. I'm real persistent. Anyway, assume that was pretty clear. Man, you really need to take some fish oil subs or something. That's what I call supplements. It's trademarked. Get some fish lube in that mouth along with those dermal denticles. Because right now you're on a one-way ticket to Dementia Town. Care? Oh, I don't care. But I wouldn't take it personally. I don't care about anything. Once you understand the universe is meaningless, caring is a fruitless endeavor. I know. Oh, well, sure. But VidBucket has 253,000 graphic car crashes. Speaking of which, we really should start streaming. Jeez, what is it with you and talking? We are talking right now, blah, 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 blah. Our mouths are flapping and pointless information is being exchanged. See? I'm being accurate, dork. Look, talking's just not what I do. That's not my deal. I watch sick-ass vids of car wrecks and play poker and argue with white-knighting dweebs online. And if you want to hang with this smoldering smoke show, you're gonna have to love doing that shit too. Forever. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Now, are you finished? Because I've got a long list of meaningless crap I gotta get to.
Doug, for the first time since you've met him, seems slightly taken aback.
Excuse me? I'm not a worthless piece of crap.
Are those tears glimmering in those dark eyes?
Where's this even coming from? Why are you doing this? I really thought we were hitting it off, making a real connection. And now you're yelling at me and calling me names? God, this is just like her all over again. After I promised myself I'd never get in this position ever again. What? No, not Abby. I don't care about Abby. Look, I don't want to get into this with you. You obviously don't give a shit about me, just like she didn't, so just get out of here, okay? Leave me alone.
Doug looks positively rattled by your arrival. His blank face doesn't betray much, but the body language says it all.
Oh, dork. Wasn't expecting you. Please just leave me alone, okay? Sure, whatever you want, dog. Just please don't bully me anymore. I'll believe it when I see it. Look, I don't mean to be such a time-wasting dick. That's just my deal, you know? CEOs write themselves sweet golden parachutes. Big dogs piss on smaller, more annoying dogs. Existential dread is a time-sucking dick. Always? No, not always, I guess. But it's who I am now. And I've been this way for a long, long time. Ever since, well, I guess ever since Hope left me. Hope was the most wonderful thing to ever happen to me. We were in a relationship. The most incredible relationship I ever could have imagined. Which is nuts, considering my capacity for imagination is pretty much limitless. Provided you're asking me to imagine the most disquieting horrors in the universe, of course. Hope evened me out, softened my sharper edges. My compulsions to endlessly ruminate on the meaninglessness of it all quieted down when she was around. When I held her in my arms, things weren't so dark, and for once in a trillion years of pointless existence, I was content. But she's gone now. I was always able to deal with my own endless multitudes because she was always there to support me. She held me up when no one else would.
He takes a moment, perhaps reliving some bittersweet memory. His eyes are beginning to look glassy.
But she's never coming back. A new Hope? She's irreplaceable.
Tears slide down those marble cheeks. It's hard to believe what you're seeing. Doug is actually crying. He tries to hastily wipe his tears, but he can't seem to keep up. After a few moments, he gives up, sighing heavily.
I can't believe you caught me like this. I feel so naked. You know, I could, but I won't. It's much too painful to revisit. So, this is who I am now. Without Hope, I'm just a dick who wastes people's time. I've accepted that. With you? No offense, dork, but if Abby couldn't replace Hope, and her ass was incredible, I don't see how you can. Not about replacing her, huh? Never thought about it that way. You know what, dork? You've actually got a lot of good insights for a pile of electric meat. And those insights actually make me feel hopeful. I can't believe I'm saying this, but maybe you're right. Maybe I've been such an asshole because I didn't have anything positive to even out all my darker compulsions. And maybe, instead of endlessly ruminating on the heat death of the universe, I could endlessly ruminate on you. Can't believe I've fallen in love with someone again. Thank you. You make the onslaught of never-ending existential dread a little less dreadful. Oh, hey, baby. So good of you to swing by. I was just ruminating on whether love gives meaning to an otherwise meaningless universe. What? What are you talking about? What do you care? Artt? Damn. That takes me back. I remember we used to cross paths a lot. You think he remembers me? Okay. No promises, though.
Hi, so good to see you. I'm glad you're here, actually. There's something in the corner.
Artt points somewhere across the room, and when you follow his gaze, you see what he means right away. A muscled figure that, like Artt, looks rather like a carved marble statue, stands in the corner. But where Artt resembles the Greek statues of old, this figure has a face as inscrutable as any one of the world's greatest mysteries. He wears ripped jeans and nothing but, standing stooped with his hands in his pockets and staring in silence at the two of you. You, of course, recognize Doug in an instant, but it's cute to see Artt react to him with such horror and confusion.
Do you see it? It's... well, I'm not entirely sure what it is, but optimistic as I am, I'm willing to hope that it's not what it looks like. Which, of course, is the embodiment of hopelessness and existential nausea. Funny? Oh, I wasn't intending to be funny. I was intending to be accurate. I find accuracy is very helpful in situations where one is scared. Not that I'm scared. Not scared. Confused. On edge. In need of an explanation, but not scared.
Yeah, you sound super not scared. Nice work, pal. He thinks I'm some kind of slime centipede.
Oh, sacred paint. Is that Doug? He's difficult to forget. No wonder that embodiment of nausea thing came so readily to mind.
Nice. What the hell am I doing here?
Ah, a muse? Me?
Oh god, here we go.
Doug. My dear, nondescript Doug. Are you saying that you are in need of inspiration? In need of a cleansing fire and a joyful companion with whom to conquer the world and be conquered by it?
Look, I don't need a damned thing. And if you're gonna talk like that, I'm gonna go crawl under a rock and ponder death, because that would be more fun. Actually, I might just do that anyway. Are there any good rocks around here? Excuse you. My head and my butt are quite friendly enough with each other. Three's a crowd, pal.
Doug, compadre, I know this might be difficult for you to grasp, happiness being such a foreign concept and all, but it would make me so deeply happy to be your friend, and perhaps more.
There's no happiness without hope. She's gone, dude. Fucking gone. I know you and me go way back, but for a while there, things were okay with me and her. She soothed me, helped to ease the pain. I should have seen it coming. I know more than anyone that everything dies, everything collapses, everything falls into the sputtering whirlpool of non-existence. Of course she goes too. Of course even the one fucking thing I found as a companion. But what are you doing?
Oh, don't mind me. Just a little sculpting.
You've got your hands all over me.
Yes, darling. Yes. Keep going on. I'll sculpt you into something wonderful like I always have.
It tickles.
Yes. Yes. More!
God, I hate you so much, Artt.
I know just what to do with you, as I always have. Let me help you deal with your pain.
Artt holds his arms out to Doug, a warm smile on his sculpted face.
Come into my embrace.
Okay, just for a little bit. Then I'm back to sulking, okay?
If you were any happier, I would have nothing to art about.
Slowly, begrudgingly, Doug shuffles forward, hands still in his pockets. He lays his head on Art's shoulder, and Artt sweeps him into his embrace, holding him tight. Even in the midst of Art's nurturing embrace, Doug refuses to take his hands out of his pockets, but he does close his eyes for a few moments.
Are we doing this? Really?
Absolutely. I couldn't be more enthused. Let's get back together. And perhaps with our work, we can bring her back.
Doug's blank expression never changes, but you can tell something within him has softened.
You know just what to say.
Of course there is. One needs many brushes to make a truly extraordinary painting. We're going to need a little time to get to know each other again.
Yeah, what he said.
Hush, darling. Come here.
With the combination of Artt and Doug, your snuggles are both warm and tender, and confusing and cold. You leave feeling inspired to create.
Hello, I'm so in love with you. Artt wrote a song about our love, you know. I've been watching some videos where corpses get exhumed. You know what the word exhumed means?
Doug? Is the human there?
Gotta go, nerd alert.
Hello, lover.
Oh god, the human is back?
Now, Doug, remember who this is? Remember what she's done for us. Maybe be a bit less nauseating.
It's kind of my thing, though. Hi.
I'm afraid that might be all you're likely to get this time around. But just between you and me, thank you. We're getting along like a house on fire. And yes, that's a good thing.